enzymes. We have three types of enzymes. First type of enzyme is enzymes from the food. Every food, living food, have their own enzymes. Second enzymes, second group of enzymes are digestive enzymes from pancreas, from stomach, and these enzymes are actually just helping digestion. And third type of enzymes are metabolic enzymes. And metabolic enzymes, they are in the cells, in brain, kidney, heart, and they're fuel for the cell. So let's see what enzymes from the food do. Actually, all enzymes. Enzymes is taking piece of food, breaking piece of food into small parts which can be absorbed. And our body then absorbs these nutrients. What is happening if you don't have enough enzymes? All this unbroken food will stay in your gut and will feed, actually, will be base, foundation for fungus. You know, almost all people who eat cooked food and animal products, they have fungus because they feed fungus with this cooked food, with these huge molecules. Sources of enzymes, you have all uncooked food, fruits, vegetables, seeds, nuts. What cooked food does, this is very important to understand. Digestive leukocytosis. 1930s, Dr. Paul Kochakov from Lausanne, Switzerland, he did research, because we have this problem. Digestive leukocytosis means when you eat food, immediately level of white blood cells, leukocytes, is raising. And when we have leukocyte level rising, when we're sick, when we have infection, correct? So, he was, to him something was strange there. How comes that when we eat food, we get this digestive leukocytosis?
Cooked food.
So he was food, because that time they didn't know about. And then after research, he was feeding patients with that type of food. And then when he started to feed people with uncooked food, raw food, he didn't have digestive leukocytosis. White blood cells were peaceful. So he was, from that time, we don't have digestive leukocytosis anymore, but we have pathological leukocytosis. Means that when you eat cooked food, you're in a pathological state. You're sick. So, and of course, this is suppressing the immune system because white blood cells are going to fight cooked food, and you don't have enough enzymes to allow it to fight another problems. Cooked destroys proteins. 50% of proteins are destroyed by cooking, vitamins, minerals, chlorophyll, and damages fats. Pesticides become more toxic. Oxygen is lost, free radicals are formed, and fibers are destroyed by cooking. Quickly ferments, cooked food quickly ferments and putrefy in the intestinal tract, and this is why we have body odor and halitosis, which means bad breath. Otherwise, we will not have. Is a good soil for bacterial growth. We already discussed. Arteries, nerves, spinal cord, and the tissue become hardened, prematurely old. So we get, we get old before. Yes. Thank you. Decrease alertness, efficiency, productivity, and causes allergies and obesity. How cooked food causes allergies? When you cook your food, then by cooking, you don't have anymore these small molecules which are made by nature. You have big molecules, like in coagulation in proteins. They stick together, and the body cannot recognize them because they are big. They are not, because we are natural, and cooked food is not anymore natural because it's changed. So immediately body recognizes this big molecule like something foreign. It's not what we find in the nature, and produce antibodies to fight. And this producing antibodies is actually allergy. And how cooked food causes obesity? When you eat cooked food, body doesn't get any nutrition, correct? Everything, almost everything is killed. All enzymes are killed. So because of this, body immediately after your lunch start to think about next supply, next meal, because there is nothing in the body. So you constantly eat, and this constant eating, pouring calories in your body and no nutrition is causing obesity. People ask me how I can get all nutrition from raw food, So, but body will soon adjust to this another situation because the body is getting enough nutrition and doesn't require more. Okay? Raw food. What you get from raw food? Raw food is full with enzymes, vitamins, minerals, proteins, chlorophyll, and good fat. Quickly and easily is digested. There is no putrefaction, means no body odor. No tired feelings after meal. You don't feel that you want to sleep. You want to run after your meal when you eat raw food. And you don't sleep, you sleep like 5-6 hours maximum. Metabolism, efficiency, and the ability to absorb increases because your guts change completely. No diseases, and you have peace of mind because you know that you cannot get any disease. Raw food boosts life in you, more strength, energy, and stamina. When you put something what is dead in your body, killed, something what is killed, you cannot expect to boost life in your body. But when you put something what is life in your body, this will boost life. Let's compare our body with a car. One car is designed to run 300,000 kilometers on a gas, for example. But if you put in the same car diesel, then car will run 100,000 kilometers because you put something what is too oily. It's the same with our body. When you put something what is too oily, and this is animal fat, then you run 3 times less. Scientists, they said, they examined people who live long, who lived 120 years of age. They researched that topic, and they said that every one of us is capable to live without any disease up to 120. But because of food we eat and lifestyle we live much shorter. There are people who can live more than 100. And one of this group of people are Hunzas. These are people who live on Himalayas, on a border between Pakistan and Afghanistan. People who eat raw food and dried food. They don't have electricity, they don't have refrigerators, they dry their food, and they eat their enzymes, because in dry food you also have enzymes. And they eat a little bit of meat, but they eat meat just for the feast. And this meat which they get, it's from the Himalayas. They're not from the farms. They don't have hormones and this bad stuff. And they don't have money. They don't have jobs. They're very happy people. And there is something very important. Dr. Dean Ornish from Institute in California, he did research and he put a group of people on vegetarian diet, some exercises, some meditation, and what he found, they get well from all these diseases they had, but not only that. 500 genes were changed, including 48 that were turned on and 453 genes were turned off. This means that hereditary factor is not anymore valid. It means that you can switch off any gene you want just by 3 months eating and living by following the God's law, And what he said, in just 3 months, I can change hundreds of my genes simply by changing what I eat and how I live. That's pretty exciting. This is one of the raw food map pyramids, and what you can see that we have green vegetables, fruits, sprouts, nuts, and seeds. But on the bottom, it's water. First, we have to take water. Why water is so important? Because we are made by 75% of our body is water, and 85% of our brain is water. So when you don't have enough water, let's examine how we can improve almost all heart problems and high blood pressure. instead of getting pills to decrease level, diuretics to decrease